I call the shots, I never call it quits. Trust my intuition, bet it's right and bitch it often is. Seen too many others come and go, they had the wrong intent. Do it out of love and never for it, then I watch it get bigger than expected. No second guess it, I let it set in. It's God's plan, we out here only accepting blessings. I'm stuck with it, this mindset is terminal. In and out different terminals, leveling up is personal. And I already made it, y'all can miss me. I smack my girl's ass, tell her pinch me. It's hard to believe I made something from nothing. No hindsight discussions, I've been writing, I love it.
Welcome to the 3 Gig Sports Podcast, where we are never wrong, just sometimes misinformed. We got Jim and Miley and Danny G in the house tonight. What up, boys?
Ooh, you know what is up?
What?
My dick.
What got you so excited?
Danny got the website back.
Danny did.
We got it.
And
He actually, what he deserves a round of applause for
it's for the patience.
is while going through all that, we had Miles seeing a squirrel every 30 seconds.
Every 30. And 1,400.
But all that work, finally
We got her.
got it back. So, be in the works again.
Yeah, in the works again. We'll have that bitch back on track for, I don't know, next few months. Maybe a summertime we'll be able to roll this bitch out.
Danny G, me and you were having a conversation before we started airing, right? Like anybody that goes out and gets parties with their friends the night before, gets a little drunk, get a little tipsy, and then, promises or whatever, plans start getting made when you're drunk, right? And then the next day comes. What is every person's mindset except for maybe Miles?
Fuck, I hope nobody calls me out on those plans, man. I don't want to do shit today.
There is not a single person. So we used to do this all the time when you were younger, right? We'd get hammered. We have a bunch of people that we hadn't seen in a while. We'd be like, hey, we're going to go up there at noon up to Monroe Park. We're a ball. We're going to play. We're going to shoot hoops. We're ball out just like a couple years ago. Blah, blah, blah. There isn't one single individual that would show up to that fucking court wondering where everybody was the next day.
I would.
Except for, exactly, he called it. We said this.
Yeah.
There's one person that would show up and be like, where the fuck is it?
Yeah, we made plans. What the fuck's going on?
No matter how obliterated.
You mean to tell me I didn't go to bed because I was so jacked for this?
Right. Where's everybody at? Is this the right court?
Right. Getting out.
And then you
Get his
start
Google Maps
you
out.
start calling everybody from that night before. And it's like you're calling them and it keeps going to voicemail. These people are so hungover and they're like, "Oh shit, what did I do last night?" Now you go in depression mode. You turn your phone off because you don't want to remember shit. You're glad you don't, but then when you start getting little bits of info, what do they call it? Anxiety gets a little high. You're like, "What did I do? What did I do?" Yeah. And then before you know it, you're out here.
Mine is more just like I'm more along the lines of like Danny's. It's like, God, I hope they don't call me out on this. And we're all supposed to get together and barbecue. I'm like, fuck, I don't feel like moving.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? God, I hope nobody calls out on this. Or like, hey, hopefully they stay healthy and everything, but hopefully we have a sick kid somewhere.
Yeah, what
You got sniffles?
Hey, Banner, do you have oh man, Banner's got a runny nose. We gotta stay home. I don't want the other kids to get sick.
And then there's Miles on the court playing basketball with himself.
Right.
This actually spurred because of a conversation you and I had the other night at that school thing. You were talking about what you did during the day, and you're like, yeah, didn't go to sleep till 2, blah, 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 hanging out with friends. And he's like, Miles is like, I don't know what plans I made. I don't know what's going on. And I was like, what the fuck?
No.
Nobody is going to know, man. Nobody's going to care except for this guy. Right here.
We're giving Miles a lot of credit for this. There's one other person that will, and that is Tyler. Oh, my God. I get a call the next day after being up with him all day anyways, all night in the morning. Get a call the next day about 3 p.m., regularly. Hey, I thought we were smoking some meat today. I'm like, fuck, I am. I'm still in bed, bro.
I got those rack of ribs going.
That was the old me.
Yeah.
I've grown up since then.
Yeah, that was yesterday, dude. What are we talking about?
Future. We're in the future, brother.
That was about 14 drinks.
Right.
I was one pina colada away from not remembering the week.
I also have to touch on another thing Danny sent us. I don't know if you actually looked at that, but that Theo one, oh my God, I laughed my ass off.
Miles wants to start a league.
He wants to start a league?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Dick wrestling?
It's not dick wrestling. What was it called?
It was gay chicken.
Gay chicken.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was just trying to take it to the next thing.
So just in case you don't watch Theo Vaughn, what gay chicken
You should.
is you and a buddy. I'm not trying not to look my guys in the eyes right now. You whop your dongs out, and then you each grab each other's. And whoever gets hard first loses.
I'm out.
Theo Vaughn is so good, dude. That shit is wild.
The best part of that is the girl goes, well, you know, you only have 11 teams. So what do you do for the odd one? And she's like, couldn't you guys just all go in a circle and do it? He goes, you're perverted.
We're stopping right now.
He's like, that's over the top.
That's over the top.
God,
What's a
man.
circle?
You've been canceled.
I just thought you're starting to leave, huh? Iowa chapter.
He's like, it's more of an autumn sport, I think. 7 guys in our bracket.
I already got my uniform picked out. It's like a big old rooster head with a drape, and I'm nude, and it's like, grab it. Stop. Been drinking pineapple juice.
Dude, all right, let's talk about this for a minute. We gotta dive in. So let's say
Let's dive in.
we gotta go into this like we're gonna do it, right? Are you like self-conscious? Like you're like, if my boy's gonna grab my dick, like I don't want
What's
him to
he
think I'm
thinking?
fucking like what's he thinking, right? So I need to get some shit to increase the blood flow before, or we just in case, right? Like I need to be hung a little bit for this, just so we're not like, hey. Like this
Hey
is
man,
me.
you didn't even feel my hand.
Yeah,
We don't want any of that conversation.
no.
Yeah, you don't want to be embarrassed, right? Or are you
Is that,
just going?
or is that extra gay?
No.
Yeah,
that
is it the
extra?
opposite? Are you trying to be shriveled up?
So
Right,
am I?
like, hold on.
Am I in
There's a
charge?
reason why it's like this.
Yeah.
Am I in charge of like the first matches? So like I get decided who goes against who.
No, we're just
No,
talking
dude.
about in general your prep. Your prep in general.
Well, first off, I'm gonna have Tyler's gonna be my first match because you got the
Okay,
littlest
I
hand,
don't-
so it's gonna make it look big. And then the second thing is, I know where you're going with this, Danny. I'm not gonna do anything to make it look smaller than what it is. Except I'm gonna just trim the bushes around the pool.
There you go. That's a good call.
There you go.
It's got to be cleaned up.
Because if you're doing anything else, well, first off, do you want to? It's bad enough you're grabbing your buddy's dong, right? Grab
No.
his bush too. Be like, dude, there's
That's not normal?
Like a fucking willow. What is that? Wool,
Willow
steel
tree?
wool pad, or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? The bush shit. It's got to be properly like.
You know what I'm gonna do?
That's your way of prepping, I guess.
This shit is so wild. I cannot imagine anybody, like somebody goes up, like one of my guys goes up to me and just looks me in the eye and grabs my dick. I could not handle that, man.
Dude, so
that shit would be
So this happened
insane.
once, but it wasn't my nude dick. Matt Hiscox grabbed my shit up at the
Oh, I think I remember hearing this.
yeah, but-
But I don't know what it was. I don't know if I caught like the end of a conversation. Like I don't know if he's there. I have no idea. All of a sudden I turn around and hand cock balls on. Not my hand. Definitely my cock and balls.
Always better when it's not your hand. Doesn't matter whose hand.
Is it always better?
I mean, depends on how hard they're grabbing.
What you?
But you see, you only lose if you get a boner, so it's more fucked up if you get a boner.
Dude, no.
So you know what I'm gonna do?
So hold on.
I'm gonna
What are the rules of that? So like,
coconut butter on my
this is getting really
hand. I got
nasty.
some
This is getting
perfume
real
on
nasty.
me.
No.
Because
yeah.
I'm a competitor. So now I'm gonna end up like it's gonna look like I'm not moving my hand, but I'm gonna fucking like tickle the bottom right there.
That's
That's fucking
Exactly. I'm
Yeah.
putting that just like Miles said. I'm putting lotion in up my hand.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
yeah.
I'm
I'm in it to win it if I'm doing this.
Yeah.
I'm wearing Uggs.
Yeah. Dude, you're rolling the dice big
I'm
time.
going
because
basic white chick.
What if they're preemie?
Oh.
Oh, then you
boy.
can
Oh boy.
Oh, that's gonna matter. There it is. That's how I win.
See, here's the deal. My wife's a team player. I'm getting some nookie before this goes down. That way, it's like nothing's gonna happen, bitch.
Nope.
That's
So until I look at you like this.
Yeah, until you like
start blowing in
get
your ear.
get some lip injections and shit. So you're like,
Hey James, what are you
like
doing
this?
after this?
So
Oh
I'll
my
practice
God.
run here in
Mind if
15
I
minutes.
whisper in your ear?
yeah,
Tell you
we'll have
something
to.
that you might like to hear.
Well, since Rio's
What
gone,
you
I think
want.
he's gonna have to be the first.
Yeah.
And we'll just draw straws or something,
Well, since
right?
he's not
To
here,
pick
he
which one.
automatically loses, so he has to go in first. And Miles is pretty like committed to this at this point, so it's gonna be those two.
Yeah, I mean,
That-
Miles
in
already
the finals.
No, right away.
Miles is already picking competition and shit.
Yeah, I
so
told
I
you.
think
I'm coming in with Uggs, coconut butter, pink perfume.
Yeah.
I'm going straight high school here. And
Shaving your face?
Yep, shaving my face. No. That, and then I'm gonna wear the big the rooster.
Are you gonna put? Actually, he's gonna make himself look like what his photo is on the website.
on my
Oh yes.
on my grinder?
Your grinder photo.
Your Grindr
No,
profile.
dude, I'm totally cheating in this bitch. Everybody's gonna have a drink before, right? We're gonna have to be, a little tipsy. I'm slipping some blood flow stimulants into those drinks, boys. I'm gonna beat it. Everybody's gonna be rock hard before anybody gets touched.
Take those daily, Danny.
I win. All right.
Hey, whoa, hold on.
All right, now that we
Hold on. Before you go any farther, one more thing. So at work the other day, I was talking.
Whoa, we go from touching
No, hold on.
each
I was
other's
talking about Rio, right? And somebody walked by, and I was like, hey, I was like, doesn't it sound better if you tell somebody you have half a foot than 6 inches? I think half a foot sounds bigger than 6 inches.
Yeah.
I mean, we know what it is.
Yeah, when you use the foot word in any capacity, I have a quarter of a foot.
Yeah. So
It's a foot, right?
So they go, no, are we 6 inches? And I'm like, all right, well, half a foot sounds bigger than me, right? So I was like, do you measure from the bottom or the top? And he goes, I only measure from the top. I was like, dude, you're cutting yourself short about 4 inches there. Because you could push into the sack and measure from there.
That's the long-standing debate, right? Where do you start the measurement?
I mean, girls clearly want you to measure from the top, but I'm measuring from the bottom.
Yeah.
And
duh.
And then I'm going.
No, every guy's answer is you're measuring from the base.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I
Starting
thought
from
that
the
too.
base up.
Yeah.
I thought that too. And
I
I was
thought
in a
it
locker room of guys, and they all told me from the top.
You need to learn how to know. You need to learn how to debate this with people and convince them.
I did debate. You know what I said? You've been selling yourself short your whole life. Get over it.
And they'd be like, well, I kind of been used to it anyway. So
I just have to get into this a little bit. A locker room full of guys talking about how to measure your dick. So
I started it all.
was there any visualizations? Like, what are you doing in there? Are you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm
are you
standing there.
showing?
I'm standing there in my underwear. Just me. Last one to get in the shower. I gotta watch everybody leave. Make sure just gotta check out the competition.
Okay.
Check out my surroundings.
Okay.
Gotta ease into this, right? Because I gotta know my, what is it called? Gay chicken. Gotta know my gay chicken competition, right?
Okay. Yeah.
okay, that's what we're going with. Gotcha.
Okay. And I just said
What'd you call it before you found out about gay chicken, though?
gay Saturdays.
Gay Saturday. When you weren't a participant
For your own event.
for your own event?
COVID.
It's true.
Okay, we can go to something different.
All
bro.
right.
Yeah. Let's kick it off, brother.
All right, gentlemen. Our guy, Cameron Newton.
Not our guy.
Not really. He threw for the Auburn Pro Day. And if you guys looked at it, he made some impressive throws, but he also had some ducks, too, especially the mid-range. But this man clearly stated that there is not 32 better quarterbacks than him in the NFL. Guy, that's the thinking. Is there? Is there 32? So basically, you're also stating in that statement, so let's make it clear. In that statement, he's saying he's still a starting quarterback. He's not saying 64 quarterbacks, right? He's not trying to take a backup role. He said 32 quarterbacks. So he's saying he's a starter. Danny, we've decided that we're going to name the top 20 that we're not even going to debate. Is in a conversation. They are clearly better than him, right? Do you have that in front of you?
Yeah, man. So we're going off of NFL.com's quarterback rankings, okay? And, excuse me. So number 20 is Kenny Pickett. And I don't know about you. I'm taking Kenny over Cam.
Yes.
For sure. Miley? Kenny Pickett.
I'm taking the fucking water boy over him.
Yeah. See, we know where Miles stands. Then we go, there's a few we're not even going to have to really talk about. Derek Carr. Done, right?
Yep. Are those after, though? That's after 20? We're going
Yeah,
now?
we're going,
Okay.
yep.
On NFL.com.
20, yep. So this is 21, 22,
You
and
know
so
what,
on,
Danny?
right?
I can say it. I am taking Derek Carr over Cam Newton.
And
There we
Miles
go.
is not a Derek Carr guy.
And he's not a D-car guy.
100%. It goes down. So this was at the end of the season. So this was before trades and things. So then we go to Andy Dalton.
This one was difficult for me when you said it because I think Andy Dalton is a perfect backup quarterback. He's exactly what you want as a backup quarterback. Now, Cam Newton, to me, is a backup quarterback also.
Okay.
So they're pretty much same level.
They're almost – so that one's difficult for me. That one really is – I would –
Baker Mayfield. That's the guy you got to go with.
No, Baker's clearly better than him. I wouldn't
Okay.
even, and you know I'm not
okay.
a Baker guy.
No,
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, no, Andy Dalton, that one's difficult for me because you have some accuracy, you have all that in throwing, but you don't have the athleticism of moving like he can and railroad people. So that one's difficult. How about we skip and go, and then we'll come back to that one because that also ties into Jameis Winston,
Yeah.
which I would take Jameis over him, by the way.
100%.
100%. And he's a
Cam.
backup quarterback.
Over Andy?
Over to Andy, too, yes.
Oh,
Yes, he should have started last year.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Then we go Matt Stafford. Done deal, Matt Stafford,
Matt
right?
Stafford.
Obviously, we know where Miles stands there.
Yep.
And so, again, this is somebody who's probably turning into a backup, Sam Darnold, right?
I would still take Sam Darnold
I think I
over him.
would too, yeah.
I would take Sam Darnold over him.
That already happened.
Yeah, it's
Over
true.
Cam?
Carolina, yeah.
Carolina.
It's true.
Yeah.
Marcus Mariota, who's going to turn into a backup, but I'd still take
I
Mariota.
would take Mariota.
Ooh.
Mariota's they're basically the same, except
Yeah.
for he's fat. He's a little bit faster at this point still. Mariota, very conservative, plays tight end ball basically. Cam Newton, kind of the same. They're the same thing, physical body, but I like Mariota. Has a little bit more speed, and it doesn't seem like his arm is dead. To me, okay, the pro day looked like his arm was alive, Cam Newton's. But when you watched him play football, did it not look dead?
Yeah, 100%.
It looked like McNabb's the last couple years of his career. It looked dead.
Well, can I say something?
Yeah.
So if I'm at home playing poker with my kids, right? I feel like I need to be on the tournament. I'm better than everybody in this household, so I'm better than 32 of the rest of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
But he was saying this before even that, though.
But he's doing it unpadded, on under pressure. He has nothing to prove. So it's kind of like Michael Jordan still saying, "I'm the best," you know.
Mm-hmm.
But that was a bad thing to use right there.
He threw Jordan into this conversation.
I
Yeah.
did.
Stop it.
That was
That was
bad. That was bad.
Yeah, go ahead.
I get where you're going, though. Yeah, it feels great when you're not actually on the field playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to do that. Mariota's tough. I think it's a good comparison. Cam, obviously, he's bigger body, so like at the 1 yard line, he's going to get a touchdown every time, right? Stuff like that. But as a quarterback, I think they're really close.
Well, then if he's going into a backup role, which he is, then go with the dude that just took over for him. Would you take him or Desmond Ridder?
I don't even know who Desmond Ridder is,
Ridder.
but Desmond Ridder.
Ridder he used to play for Cincinnati College, and then he plays for the Falcons now.
Well, can I give you one sense of Cam Newton, guys? Cam Newton is the type of guy that will dive in the 1 yard line. Everybody's smoking him, right? He wants that touchdown. I don't know if it's for his team or his stats.
It's for him.
Because the reason I know that is when he played the Denver Broncos and he didn't even try to get that fumble that he was the closest person to.
Yep. Didn't try kicking nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Go ahead.
I was going to tell you, because you didn't name Daniel Jones, right? Or was that above those?
That was above, yeah.
That was clearly above, right? Get to Miles's. I liked Miles's response to this. Niners.
Oh, those are all above, too.
Were they?
Yeah.
Even Lance?
He wasn't on here.
Okay, so
But
that's
probably
what I'm
because he
saying.
wasn't a starter at the
Right.
time.
But
So, okay.
we're entering a season where we don't know exactly. Purdy's probably the guy, but we don't know yet.
Yeah,
Would you
so
take Trey Lance over him?
yeah, talk about the Niners, Miles.
Oh, the 49ers got 4 quarterbacks on their team better than him. So, I mean, you're screwed, Cam Newton.
So
Yeah.
I would take either one of them, Brock Purdy or Trey Lance over him.
And then they had Garoppolo. And then I think Kyle Shanahan probably.
There's
better
an
than him.
interesting one. You're a Jimmy G guy, but he is with the Raiders.
Yeah.
Perfect fit.
Do you think he succeeds up there, or are you taking Cam Newton?
No, Jimmy G for sure, all day.
Jimmy G.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, especially, I think in this system, there's a reason they brought him in, right? He's been in this system before, too, so he'll do good. But he's a winner. Cam he had one really good season as a winner where he led his team. Wasn't that his first or second season, right, with the Panthers? But other than that, he's not necessarily a proven winner either.
So we're also going to cheat a little bit. we're going to assume, and because we make these rules, name of the game is we win. We are counting quarterbacks coming in, and definitely the top 4 coming in, right? You
100%.
could probably go. Did I just count 4? Yeah, 4. That's with the Florida quarterback.
Yeah, hold on. Let's knock these out real quick because
Okay.
I think all these are basically, except for one, are a done deal. So we're at 26, right? Mac Jones for the Patriots.
I would stick with Mac Jones to see what we got with a real offensive coordinator.
Agreed.
That one would be tough, though, if they stayed with the same offensive coordinator. I'd be like, might as well go Cam Newton then. I'm being serious with that answer, but yeah. Right now, they change offensive coordinator, stick with Mac Jones. Yep.
What do you think, Miles?
I just think Mac Jones.
Yeah. Then we got Russ, Deshaun Watson, Taylor Heineke, which, I paused there, but I like Taylor. I do actually like Taylor over Cam.
At the bare minimum,
Taylor Heineke is a perfect backup too, though.
Yeah.
He's a perfect backup.
Yeah, I'll take it a step further, though. Like, even as a backup, I would rather have Taylor than Cam.
Oh, yeah.
Because,
as
a
a backup, I
Yeah.
would. I don't know about a starter. He takes you so far. That one's difficult.
Yeah, no, so you have a choice, right? Your team doesn't have a quarterback.
Yep.
You have Taylor. You have Cam. Out there, willing to sign.
Well, one of them's getting injured, so
I'm bringing in Taylor. That's a great way to put it. I'm bringing in Taylor. It's going to probably be even a little bit cheaper, too,
Yeah.
because of name.
Yeah, and then we go, Matt Ryan is a good comparison. I might even give Cam the edge on that one. Davis Mills and Zach Wilson.
All right, so Davis Mills, Zach Wilson, no. Cam Newton beats them out. The other one isn't as close as – what did you just say before that?
Yeah, I guess you're a fan. Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan all day.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. Even at this point, for 1 year, yep.
Okay.
He's not beating Matt Ryan. If you put them two on the field right now and competing with each other in training camp, he's not winning over Matt Ryan. That's probably when he looks the best. I mean, we don't know what went on with Indy. It wasn't just him that fell apart. Like, dude, that whole team did. They had one of the best offensive lines in the league the year before, and then all of a sudden you don't.
Yeah.
You're the best running back, if not the second best running back in the league the year before, and now you don't. You know, there was plenty of other things that were happening. That was not Matt Ryan's fault.
Yep, that's fair.
You had a head coach halfway through the season. Now you don't.
Right.
Yeah, so let's say worst case scenario, 30 of the 32 quarterbacks are for sure ahead of Cam, right?
Yep.
Which leads into your next piece, Jimmer.
So 30 out of 32. Is that counting Jameis too, though? 'Cause he should be starting?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. But we'll stick with a 30 out of 32, keep it simple. But Jameis would definitely be clearly ahead. I can't believe he's taking a backup role somewhere.
New Orleans still.
You have 4 quarterbacks. So those other 2 you said were Davis Mills, who the Texans are going to get a quarterback, which is going to be one of the, we'll say even 3. You don't even have to bring the 4th one in.
Lamar.
What do you mean about Lamar? We already mentioned.
He still thinks Lamar's coming over.
To Houston?
Yeah.
I think so too, actually. I think there's outside
I hope
shot.
I hope so.
Yeah, my team, what did I call them? Remember I made a team of criminals?
That's right. Dude, if he starts landing some pieces here.
Dude, that'd be sweet.
No, I already lost.
You did?
Yeah, well, that's my team of criminals.
We're going to roll Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, who had an excellent pro day, by the way. They both had pretty damn good pro days.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that held either one of them back were literally the roofs of their building. Most of their completed. Oh, CJ Stroud's for sure.
Yeah.
You know, the building was too. Alabama's was too low. Like when they were throwing a deep pass that hit the roof indoors. But those 3, Richardson,
Levis.
I guess if you're gonna count Levis, I was just trying to eat up the 2. Any one of those 4, I would take over Cam Newton. The outside one, maybe I wouldn't take. I think Richardson is Cam Newton when Cam Newton got drafted, about the same. So they're gonna have he's gonna have a very big ceiling for, unless I don't know.
He has the potential for sure.
I think he does. I think he does. I think he has that 6, 7, 8 year window where he could be really good, really special, maybe even league MVP-ish, depending on how his season goes. Richardson.
That Florida quarterback.
What's his first name?
Anthony.
Dick.
Anthony. Huh?
Dick Richardson.
Yeah, there you go. Anthony Richardson.
No, that's what
he
I
has
named him.
he has the ceiling, or maybe even beyond the early Cam Newton. So yes, I'm taking him over him. I'm taking Bryce Young. You know I'm a Bryce Young guy. You know I'm a CJ Stroud guy. So those three easily eat up those. He is not, at the end of the day, he is not better than 32 starting NFL quarterbacks right now. And we named probably 3 to 4 backup quarterbacks
Man,
that are better than him.
Man, you are thinking way too hard on this. I know a team that literally lost in the playoffs because they didn't have enough quarterbacks, and Cam Newton wasn't there.
Yeah.
True. Right, but he's saying he's a 32, so he's a starter. He could have been on someone's roster as a backup.
I'm saying he wasn't even thought of.
Well, that's after
Yeah.
they went through the injuries. They weren't planning on injuries, right?
You never plan on him.
Right.
It's true.
So, but my point is 32. I would honestly, if I was going down that route and I needed a quarterback, like we went through some serious training camp injuries, but our team is rock solid. Like we should be competing. I'm calling Colin Kaepernick before I call him.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm calling Colin Kaepernick before I call him. I promise you that.
Yeah.
Now I might be taking into I'm taking into consideration Cam Newton's thought process on life, because you have seen that, right?
I'm not sure what you're
women's like what he thinks of women, where they should be.
Oh, yeah.
Like he thinks like they are down here.
Yeah.
On everything. He's made clear-cut statements like this. They should be in the kitchen, shit like that. You know what I mean? So now I'm kind of taking that into it. But to me, they're pretty damn similar, so why wouldn't I just take Colin at this point?
Yeah, I think the best move for Cam, the problem with that statement is he thinks he should be making fucking money.
Right.
Nobody's going to
Starting
bring him in.
quarterback money.
Yeah. It's not going to happen. His best case, what he needs to do, go to a team and be like, I'm willing to be a backup. Injuries are way more common now than they ever have been, it seems like. You'll get your chance to be out there, and then you can prove that you fucking deserve it. That little pro day thing he did down there at Auburn didn't do anything. It didn't change anybody's mind. You're in the same boat, bro. If you want a chance, you have to bite the bullet, which to me it's not biting a bullet, but for him it is. Take a backup role and show when you have the opportunity. If you've even got it, which I don't think he does.
I don't think so either, but I'm gonna take it one step further. If he wants to, if he believes he can,
Ooh,
and he still has
XFL?
USFL.
Let's
hasn't
go.
Started yet. If you believe you can start, you would start right now. You'd be the biggest star they fucking had, and you could show will team. Is that beneath you? You had to go play JUCO,
Yeah.
right? Have you seen the pictures of him doing JUCO? I'm like, damn, this is a mammoth
That's
of a man.
not fair.
Baby.
Not
That's
fair.
not fair at all.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn. Because he was so damn good, even back then, right? So I'm not trying to diminish what he was. I'm just saying what he is now. If you think you still got it, prove us wrong. Go suit up for the USFL. There are literally players that came from the USFL after the inaugural season, everyone getting their feet wet in it, that came over to the NFL.
Yep.
One of the return men of the year, Cowboys, Turpin. Is that his name? His last name was Turpin.
Turpin.
He was the XFL MVP. Came from the USFL. Came from the USFL. Go sling the rock there.
Yeah.
They're hungry too. These players that are on the field with you that are trying to make it to the NFL are hungry too. They're going to do everything they can. Why don't you get out there with them? Show them what you can do. You will start at quarterback then.
100%, bro.
So, it's a nice little passion one. I just thought it was funny when we said 32. I'm like, let's calm down.
And we didn't even touch on all the backups, by the way. I would be willing to bet if we went at least through half of the team's backups, we'd take them before Cam too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
depending on the system being ran, I would take our backup quarterback.
Baker wasn't listed as a starting quarterback in this, right?
Right.
I would take Baker over him.
I take Baker.
You know?
I would take Nick Mullins, believe it or not, in this system that we run, the Vikings and the Rams and the Niners.
Yeah.
I would take Nick Mullins in that system over him.
Yep.
I'd take Dak Prescott over him.
Would you?
I hate that.
Hold on. Actually, what you just brought up was kind of funny. Their backup quarterback. Would you take him?
Oh, 100%.
The Red Rocket?
Cooper Rush, yeah.
Red Rocket 2.0.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to stay with the NFL a little bit. We saw an interesting piece land, and that was the Panthers land DJ Chark at wide receiver. Now, this doesn't seem like a big deal, right?
It's a big deal.
I'm asking you because just a couple weeks ago they landed Adam Thielen too. Okay. Yep. What did they do this offseason, gentlemen? That raises the question I'm about to bring up. What did they do big time in this offseason?
New head coach, new GM.
And what else did they do?
Yeah, I mean they're gonna get
First round,
the
first pick.
The first pick, yeah.
Right. So my question to you is, with those two receivers in a system that, because it looked like they were giving up on them too, but it kind of seemed like they're bringing in some decent receivers, bare minimum, right? Is that enough for a rookie quarterback to succeed? Because I assume that's what they traded number 1 to do.
Yes.
That's a good starting point for him for a rookie quarterback? Those two.
Well, you already have money, so I'm just gonna touch on the offensive side. You have a decent O-line there. You didn't really have anybody to throw the ball to because they all went elsewhere, And
then you let more go.
And then you
get
got
trade.
and then you had 2 backups that could have been starting running backs elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I guess all you're missing is a tight end at this point. I think.
You only have one of those running backs left, right?
Yeah. One of them
Went to Texas.
wasn't even that good of a deal. I didn't think either.
No,
Detroit?
it wasn't.
Was it that?
No,
Who went to-
no, it was the Texas running back. I remember it because I remember asking Chris about
DeAndre.
Yeah, is it Foreman?
Yeah, DeAndre Foreman. Yep.
Yeah, where'd he go?
He went
That
down,
kid?
somewhere down
Texans.
south. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
was
I
that
think
the
it was
Texans?
Texans.
Okay.
And then so they got one running back left. Okay, that's fine. That guy was really good too, I thought. Till he got that twisted ankle, and then he came back, and then he twisted it again because he was on my fantasy bench.
Who is it? Chuba?
Chuba Hubbard. Yeah.
Okay.
And then because that's where that Foreman came in and just ran rapid after he twisted his ankle.
He went to the Bears. By the way.
What?
Yeah, Deontay
Who
Foreman
went
went to the Bears.
Well, same team.
They made a lot of moves too, but yeah, Deontay Foreman went up there. They lost Montgomery.
Oh,
Detroit. Did he go to Detroit? Is that who I was
Yeah,
thinking of?
yeah,
Yeah, that's
he
right.
went to Detroit.
no.
But regardless, what we were saying is that you're missing. All you're saying is they're missing just a couple pieces.
Not
right?
not to like
not to compete for Super
to
Bowl,
exceed help exceed your rookie quarterback.
but okay.
And then not only that, before we go elsewhere on this,
Mhm.
since you just talked about Detroit, did you see was his name Jamal Williams? The running back,
Yeah.
Williams.
Yeah.
Did you see where his if I go through you for my contracts,
Agent.
where his agent screwed him out of millions? Like, hey, you can get better than that.
No.
No, so Detroit offered him a really decent like he's hitting them up asking if he can get it back before they get Montgomery.
Oh,
Yeah, his
Well,
agent screwed him out of millions.
damn.
Well, one of the worst parts about that is that
They had
is what actually hosed Detroit too. Because did you see what they paid Montgomery when they could have stuck with Jamal Williams for maybe a little bit less, because that's what the hometown discount, because the success he just had, or who else you could have gotten just in the draft or along the way, how much they paid him. Like there was some dominoes that fell because of. I'm saying it fell because of that. What you're saying right there, I didn't know about that. But if that's how the dominoes laid, there, I mean, that's one of the question marks for Detroit. Like, why did you go grab and spend that much on another running back when you had one in the house that
he's a stud, too.
actually signed for less with the Saints?
Is that the same Jamal Williams from the Chiefs?
No.
Okay, that guy's like long gone, right?
No.
Are you thinking about Jamal Charles,
Yeah, I think you are.
Okay,
the legendary running back for the Chiefs?
I had to
Don't
go
you
there. I had to
ever
go
do
there.
that to
No, they're
any
slightly
Chiefs fan.
different.
I'll do it to them all.
He is a Texas running back.
Fuck you, city.
We're going in a circle.
But for Carolina, right?
Yep.
In that division, yeah, I think they're gonna be fine. They could. It's pretty much the Saints and them, I think, right?
Yep.
If the Saints live up to what they should be, they should win the division now that they added Carr and stuff. But Carolina, the only downfall right now is I'm not a fan of the coach. He didn't exactly do big things with all the talent he had in Indy, right?
Right.
So that's where I think he's going to help hold them back a little bit. But right now, yeah, some decent pieces, wide receivers. We'll see what they do in the draft. But, yeah, they'll be okay.
The first thing I thought of exactly was at least they're not full-blown throwing a rookie quarterback to the wolves with nobody. At least you have somebody to throw the rock to break you in.
Yeah.
You can't get any more professional, more route running in pretty damn good hands than Adam Thielen. Chark, who can still take it over the top for you and do some stuff in between also. So it isn't just a full-blown, hey, we're throwing a rookie quarterback to the Wolves. I was glad to see that they're trying to put something out there.
And they're not divas that are going to throw him under the bus because he doesn't do things right. They're going to help him, right? They're veterans.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Where I'm going to
point.
differ from you a little bit is the Falcons have done a lot in the offseason.
Yeah.
You're not sold yet? Or
Not at all.
What are you not sold on with them?
Well, first of all, they got another tight end for some reason when they didn't use probably one of the best tight ends in the league at all last year.
Could be, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
They haven't done enough, dude. I don't know what they're going to do at quarterback yet.
You don't like Ritter as an NFL quarterback?
I don't know yet, right? I don't know. There's a lot of unknown there. So when I see the moves that they're doing, I can't picture like how they're trying to put everything together and what they're trying to do.
Okay.
They've made some moves. I'm with you on that.
You can't see the blueprint.
Yeah.
The blueprint isn't there. It's muddled.
It seems kind of messy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That being said, I don't know if you guys saw this, but there's some pretty big controversy in the NBA with the Mavs. Quite a few of them here recently. But Luka Doncic got fined $35,000 for a money gesture made to the ref as the Mavs are going to protest the loss to the Warriors. Now, if you guys saw this, did you guys see this play?
Yeah.
I had to pull it up and look. I'm like, what the hell is going on? They told them that it was supposed to be their ball. It's supposed to be the Mavs ball, and if you know anything about basketball, it'd be on their end. No, bringing it in to go to the other end, to their end of the hoop, right? Well, they changed calls. Didn't tell anybody on the Mavs side. They're claiming didn't tell anyone. They gave the ball and on a pass into the Warriors player, who got to pass it in right to a player right underneath their own hoop and score. They end up losing this game in the end by 2 points. Have you seen this? Have you seen this yet?
I don't want to.
It's really weird.
It's very, very weird. Nobody understands what the hell is going on. I don't know if the Warriors even understand. So I may be on the Mavs side on this one because it looked like they were even confused. They're like, okay. And then they just like throw it in like, oh, shit.
I mean, what
score?
What's he getting fined for when the NBA literally pays the refs?
Ooh.
There you go. That's what he should have rode with. But I don't think that's what he was mouthing either because he's making it sound like they're getting paid.
Oh, I know. I know what he meant, but he's just saying, go get that money, guy. Go get that money. we all in the league here.
That was a really weird thing. I don't understand it still. But I'm super worried about the Mavs, man. Ever since the Kyrie trade, they have not been good. It looks like they should be the team. Those two guys, they might be the most talented, two in the league, and they have not played well. I'm going to put something out here right now. The Warriors are going to go to the finals again. I don't know if they're going to win, but they're going to make it out of the West.
What?
That's what's going to happen, dude.
What?
I'm telling you.
Do you know why the curse?
I'm telling you.
Do you know why the curse of Kyrie exists?
Look at this real quick, Miles.
Miles, go ahead and check out that.
He won't join the Illuminati.
Oh, he's in the Illuminati.
No, he's against it. He's a flat earther. What is this, James?
Miles is watching the play here. I think.
Is it going to play the video of him? Regardless, this is what we're talking about. So this play right here, you see how they're standing right here?
Yeah.
They hand the Warriors the ball to pass in, even though they had said just before the break that it was actually the Mavs ball.
Yeah.
You notice how there's not a single Mavs player down here.
Yeah.
So they thought it was their ball, and that was going to go up here. They don't. They hand it to the Warriors. The Warriors literally pass this rock to, I can't remember which one of these two, pass this ball to one of these two gentlemen who dunk it. No Mavs players around because they think it's going to be their ball. It's supposed to be their ball.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
No.
They don't know. They don't know that it is literally the Warriors' ball.
I'm following
Okay.
you. I'm following you.
Okay. I'm just saying they literally don't.
I don't
know.
understand how if they're all standing over there, they can't realize what's going on over there.
They don't know either. The Warriors were shocked getting the ball too.
I know. I'm going and tackling somebody.
It doesn't.
Give me
it
a
doesn't
flag.
make
It
sense.
doesn't make any sense, right?
Yeah.
I think you're talking crazy over there. I think you're talking a little bit
I feel
ludicrous.
I feel it, man.
It's not fully ludicrous because, like, they have some of the most experience, right?
They don't have the refs on their side. No other team has the refs on their side like that, James. Come on.
Right.
Fair point.
But what is it? The Nuggets started to slip a little bit here. I'm going to check the standings just to make sure we're all on the same page here.
They're still number one seed.
It's still going to be, I think the championship's going to come out of the East.
Yeah, I agree with that.
The Nuggets had built themselves such a big old fat lead at one point, though. Like right now, they're 5-5 in their last 10. You know,
Yeah.
they had built themselves such a big lead that I don't know, dude. I think the league has turned too young on them. By the way, Lakers are back at 500.
They are.
finally.
Yeah, just hit it.
And you do realize, had they not lost that many games at the beginning of the season, you remember what that was? It was like 2-12 or some shit like that.
Yeah,
something like that.
right.
That they would be actually clearly up in the middle of this. Like the thick of it.
What are they? They're 8 seed right now, I think, right?
They're the 7. Oh, yeah, you're right. The 8 seed. You're right. The Timberwolves are 1 ahead of them, but same record. So I'm not against exactly what you're saying. The Suns need to figure out what the hell is going on with them. I don't know what's going on with KD fully. Do we know anything about that?
I haven't heard an update, no.
Okay.
Think he was.
The
Oh, no, I take it back. I think he was cleared to practice, and so he might be playing pretty soon.
So don't sleep on the Suns yet,
yeah.
right? And actually, you want a dark horse right now from me in the West. I'm telling you right now.
Give me Sacramento. Fucking tell me
Sacramento, baby.
Let's go.
Let's go. The energy
I hope you're
they're
right.
bringing,
I love
I'm
that.
telling you, I would love to see this. There's so much energy. We have a couple of Iowa boys there. Our own Murray has a shot at breaking.
He still has a shot. I think he's got something like 18 threes left in the rest of the season if he does that. Or no, 15 I think it was, to break the rookie 3-point record. So
rookie 3-point record. So I'm riding with him.
So the most clutch player in the league in Darian Fox, and who is it? Sabonis.
Yeah. Yep.
He is about to be in the same class as Wilt Chamberlain for averaging like between points and rebounds, over 12 rebounds, the amount of points, and 55% field goal percentage. Nobody's done that besides Wilt, I believe.
And not 100% on the hook shot.
See, yeah. So they have a squad, man. I would love it, Jimmer. I'm with you on that, man.
Murray is 3 away.
He's down to 3.
3 away.
Holy shit.
184 to 187. Donovan Mitchell owns it at 187.
All right.
We are down to 3. This is going to be owned by an Iowa alumni.
Yeah, because what is there? 8 games left, somewhere in that ballpark.
Yeah.
8 to 10.
Right there.
Oh, okay.
Brackets right there. Keegan Murray.
Okay, I didn't know if it was that
Third.
big.
Not even. He's going to own it. It's all right. He's about to own a record. They
Let's
better
go.
hope for. I don't hope for.
Hey.
Obviously, an injury.
What happened to the big guy for Iowa? Where'd he go?
He just dropped 47-15 in the G League. Did you see that, Luka Doncic?
I didn't see
Or
that.
not Doncic. Jesus,
Luka Garza.
Garza.
Oh.
He just dropped the final game of the G League season for the Wolves, the Iowa Wolves, 47 points, 15 rebounds.
He
go.
was
I shit you not.
he wasn't drafted? I
He
mean,
was.
clearly, but
He was by Detroit. He's
I
up
thought
at,
he was like a first rounder, though.
No. He's in a two-way contract with the Wolves. So he plays for the Iowa Wolves
Yeah.
and the Timberwolves.
Oh.
So I think he might have come up and played a game or two this
He
year,
has,
right?
yep.
Yeah.
That gotta suck at tax time.
That's true. That'd be weird.
That's what you
Hit
pay
up
those-
Shady's.
Hit up Shady's tax service, baby. That's where we're going. But I still think it's coming out of the East this year. I think the East is getting themselves the title. I really do.
Yeah.
The Bucks, Celtics, 76ers, Cavaliers even. I think those top 4 are way too heavy. I do think the Cavaliers. What are you laughing about?
Bucks,
I think-
Celtics, Sixers.
Can you say
No.
that real fast again?
Cavaliers too. Say it out loud.
I'm
Say
not-
it with me.
I'm not including.
Why
Cavaliers.
not? Do you want to name their roster real quick to remind you who's all there?
I know who is on their roster, and there's one player who doesn't do well in the playoffs on their roster.
Who?
Name their roster, Jimmer, and you'll figure it out.
What? Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, that's it, right there.
He does tear it up in the playoffs.
No.
Yes, he
His
does.
team does not win in the
His
playoffs.
team doesn't win. He
That's what I'm
balls.
saying. His team
It's
doesn't
still
win.
the Jazz. I don't care about that. This is the Cavaliers, baby.
No, he's a regular season player. He's not a winner, bro.
Stop.
That's what I told you this when they traded for him. I'm like, it's not gonna help them in
It
the
will
playoffs.
because they have everybody else there too. We're looking at the we're looking at the roster.
Yeah.
We're going to sell Danny. We're gonna sell Danny right now. Jared Allen, Darius Garland. You got Danny Green there coming off the bench for 3-pointers.
Danny Green is still in the league.
Yeah.
Huh? All right.
Hold on.
Levert is rolling. Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley. Let's see, Ricky Rubio coming off the bench.
Yeah,
I do
you're
believe he's
you're
balling.
zigging right
Say
now.
no
I'm not.
more.
No, I'm
Ricky
being serious.
Rubio.
Have you looked at Rubio's stats coming off the bench? That's also
No,
what
I
you
have
need
not.
for the playoffs. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, that's
man.
not
I'm not
Uncle
talking
Ricky.
about if you. Now you're just trying to irritate me. You know that the deepest teams win.
I could
What
do
makes
this
the
mountains.
what makes the Warriors? What made them so unbeatable, Danny? Because all those players back then at that time were taking contract fucking deals that were like minuscule, right?
Yeah.
And they had the best bench in the team, so
did.
in the league. So when those starters came off, they didn't really miss a beat because their fucking bench players are better than everybody else's bench players.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
So
for
they
sure.
have Cavaliers got that.
Yeah, they got,
Unfortunately, they have Donovan Mitchell though.
and they got Ricky Rubio.
Jesus, I can't do this.
That's it, man. He's not a leader
Stop,
of
you
men.
don't mean that.
He's not a leader of
You
men.
don't mean that.
He's a fucking baller. He's a great basketball player. What did he drop
What?
this year? 70? 80? Did he have 81? No, he had 71 in one of his games or whatever. But so he's a baller, but he's not a proven winner. He needs somebody else. And that's my beef with them, man. I'm not a Mitchell guy. This is probably my one NBA guy where I'm like, yeah, that's not the move, man.
You don't mean
You
that,
know,
though.
that's kind of.
You just don't know.
It's not my Russ. Who would I compare him to?
Kyler Murray.
Maybe Kyler. Yeah.
Let's see.
Always going to put up great stats, but still
What are
going to
you
lose.
What are you talking about? Oh my God! The last 3 seasons with Utah, 3-point percentage goes. Well, his last one wasn't very good.
Hey, I told
They-
you I don't. It's not about the individual stats. They don't win. That's what I'm
Right,
saying.
But that was the team. He was dropping 36, 32, and 26.
Yeah, his stats were fine. They didn't win.
That's the team.
His
the
his
West.
stats will be fine with Cleveland too.
Yeah, when
but
they make it
won't
to the
win.
finals. All right, now we're throwing it down.
Double warm whiskey wager right now. Cavs will not make it to the finals.
Of course you would. And you get the field, motherfucker. I just told you it's a 4-team
Tiger
race.
versus the field,
I
baby.
just
That's what we're doing right now.
There it is. All right. Well, and we do have real quick, and we were going to talk some Final Four, but I think we're going to leave that one be. I do want to give a shout out to the Iowa girls though, who play tonight, 8:00 against Louisville in the Elite Eight for a chance to go to the Final Four. This is big time. This is awesome. My son is a huge fan. He can't wait to watch this game too.
I can't wait to set a couch on fire.
Where'd that come from?
You don't remember that? When the Cavs won the championship in Cleveland, Ohio, they were setting couches on fire in the middle of the road?
We'll find a couch. We
Yeah.
will find a couch when the Cavaliers and the Iowa Hawkeyes women win championships here.
When who?
I just said
The who?
Cavaliers.
What? I'm not doing that for the Cavaliers.
You just said it.
The Cleveland, they did it in Cleveland, Ohio.
We'll do it for the. So you want to do it for the women? They win.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
That'd be the upset of the century anyway. We were just talking about this. It's if they beat Louisville, okay. I don't want to count chickens before they happen, But what I'm saying is, if they beat Louisville and they end up meeting ultimately South Carolina, and this is the definition of the team with the best player going against the best team.
Yeah.
South Carolina's starters and bench are stupid ridiculous. Does Caitlin Clark and her starters have enough to go up against that? She has good starters, don't get me wrong. They don't have much of a bench though.
Yeah, we
So-
talked about this earlier. South Carolina is kind of like UConn of 15 years ago or whatever.
Yeah,
They're
where they're
every year they're the
unstoppable.
best team. You can't mess with them. Yeah,
Yep.
I'm with you on that.
When
Go ahead.
When David went against Goliath, did he kill Goliath with the slingshot and the rock? Or did he just deter him?
I think he killed him, didn't he?
Okay.
He doesn't
You
know
are
either.
so good at
He
fucking
doesn't
up a
know.
conversation.
He is.
No, I was
I
kidding.
can't even. Goddamn, Miles.
Squirrel! Squirrel!
I was getting ready to say. Caitlin Clark's the Goliath that you just can't kill.
Okay. Oh, so I fucked up where you were going by saying it killed him.
I
No,
think
no,
actually-
I purposely paused.
If she gets on fire, there's nothing that can stop her.
Yeah.
That is a fact. And that isn't just Iowa fandom. Literally anyone that watches basketball, when that girl catches on fire, there's nothing they can do. The only thing they can do is play well-rounded basketball themselves and beat the Hawkeyes everywhere else.
Well, I'm going
Right?
to tell you what. If she catches on fire, you better put her out, James, because she's about to carry us to a championship.
Yeah,
Let's
baby.
go. We hope so.
Hey.
Who's got to make sense?
I do, I guess.
All right, Miley.
Yeah, so,
Okay. Let's go, baby. Are we getting serious?
no, it's
Okay.
just a dumb one.
Okay.
After that extended amount of time of going from work to the breakfast bar and then not home till 2 in the afternoon after being up all night at work, I walk in the door and I was like, I'm ready to crash, I could smell the pizza in the oven. Smells amazing.
It always does.
It just smells so good. I go sit down, and I'm talking to my daughter, and then I hear, "Hey, babe, do you want a piece of pizza?" And I'm like, I literally just walk in the house, smell the pizza, and it's done. Let's go. I'm like, hell yeah, I do. She goes to cut this pizza up, brings it over, and she goes, "Be careful, it's hot." I said, "I got it." The top of my mouth is still scarred from Kansas City at Waffle House. Because, knowing me, she brings my food, and, I expect it to be a little cool. I didn't know it just came off a freaking hot press. Take one bite, dude. Remember that? I'm pulling off the top of my mouth with blood.
Oh, Jesus.
That's how bad I burned it, right? Still recovering from that, mind you. So I look at this pizza, and I'm like, oh, man, this looks amazing. I can't wait. I am not waiting for it to cool down.
Okay.
I take one bite, burn the top of my mouth. You think I learned my lesson then? No. Take another bite. The cheese is so hot, it burns the middle of my lip. I pull the cheese and my lip off at the same time.
Damn it, Miles.
Was it good though?
You think I stopped then? I said, what else do I have left to burn? Let's go. Just kept eating this pizza hot as shit.
Just crying. Just eating your pizza so much.
So last night, I was like, oh, man, I want some chips, right? Eating those chips, keeping it away from this. I get one of the chips that I go chomp down on. Mm-hmm. It turns sideways.
Oh, yeah.
Right to the roof of the mouth, huh?
Top of the roof is no longer healing, boys.
Oh, damn it.
That is
resplit.
Man, that is one of the best stories I have literally ever heard, that someone's trying to cover up herpes on their mouth.
Oh, yeah. Well, don't tell no one.
Dude, what fucks up your mouth more? Is it that, like, hot pizza's got to be up there,
or
right?
herpes?
How about Captain Crunch or something too?
Yeah.
That can be rough.
Well, especially after it's already been
after if
up.
it's raw.
Dude, Captain Crunch is always.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Captain Crunch is brutal.
But it was the best tasting pizza at that point.
Yeah, if you had it, it's like I gotta buy when it's on sale because it's like $9, but I buy it for $4.
Oh, you said lots of matzah?
No.
I like lots of matzah.
I do too, but I figured that's where he was
I'm
going.
so burnt out on it. It's like that. It's like Tucana, or I thought it was Hy-Vee's brand pizza, but somebody's like, "Hey, you need to buy this and try this." I'm like, "All right." It's like kind of like gourmet pizza.
Oh, Toscani or something like that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So good.
I haven't had it, but I've seen it. Yeah.
So good.
All right, we'll have to give it a whirl.
Let the cheese cool.
If I'm spending $10, I'm buying one that they make for me.
Yeah, Little Caesars, 2 of them.
Yeah, no, that's. I'm sorry, I won't try it unless it's majorly on sale. It'd have to be two
at least
for
two
that
for
price.
10. Yeah,
at least 2 for $10. If I have to spend near $10 or $10 for a frozen pizza, I'm going to just buy the fresh.
Oh
pizza.
yeah, you're exactly right.
Yeah. If I do frozen pizza, usually it's Jack's when they're like 3, 4, 5 for 10, whatever the hell they've got going on.
This pizza is worth
Tombstone
if you can
is
buy
where
it.
it's at.
If you can buy it when it's on sale for $4.
Okay.
It is amazing.
Lots
It blows
of
lots of matzah out of the water.
Whoa.
But I think I also ate lots of matzah every day because every time I had a sale, I'd go up there and buy them, and then I come home. Oh, another thing.
Tombstone pizza.
When you
Tombstone's good.
When you're going through your ads, you need to pay attention to the ounces and the size, because you're gonna drive out of your way to go get pizza that's on sale and find out it's the little personal ones. That'll ruin your day.
Oh, yeah.
That'll ruin your day.
But makes sense if you don't think about it, my man.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely does.
Look at that. It looks like it's hurting his mouth a little bit just drinking soda. So
Yeah, just
No
soda.
doubt. All right, we'll start to wrap this bad boy up. But before I do, after we get off this, Holly Holmes fought last night,
Yep.
and she won. And if you didn't catch her post-fight interview, you need to listen to her because I'm a big fan. I'm not going to get into what she said, but for those that haven't heard it, listen to what she says after because I'm a bigger fan now of her than I was before.
Okay.
Dana White smacked her too, didn't he?
No. It's a good thing.
Get fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, she'd fuck him up for sure. She's a
yeah.
badass. Let's go, baby. But we're going to go ahead and start to wrap this bad boy up. If you happen to find us out there on the interwebs, be sure to like, subscribe, share the whole 9 yards. We really appreciate it. But where's the podcast available, Jimmer?
anywhere and everywhere podcasts are available. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, and YouTube.
100%. And we love to tell a good story too, don't we, Miles?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we do. So if you've got one, we'd be more than happy to share it on air. But how do they do that, Miles?
Slide on up in the DMs.
Hit us up in the DMs. Matter of fact, you do that, we're going to just sling some shit your way. We want to tell some other people's stories. We always have good ones, especially from this random motherfucker over here. But we want to tell some other stories. So hit us up and we'll sling you some merch here. We've got some good stuff available.
I'm always down to watch a good dirty video, too, so you can send me.
Yeah, if you've got some fit fap for Miles, just go ahead and send it over to the 3 gigs. We'll definitely check that out. Somebody will, anyway.
I'm not a gynecologist, but I'll take a look.
No doubt. Well, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank you, everybody, for listening. This is 3 Gig Sports. We out.
Discussions, I've been writing, I love it.